Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the silver price has moved in 2022 and how the silver price can move in 2023. See, if you look at the chart of silver, what we have seen that silver at currently trading at around $20.696. Okay, and if you look at the previous years, what we have seen that after 2004, before that what we have seen the silver price not as up as compared to the around 15-20 years back. Okay, and most volatile years we have seen from 2007 to 2011. This is the period where the price of silver has moved drastically in just 4-5 years. After that, what we have seen, it came down and was moving in this particular zone from 2013 to 2020. For 7 years it was moving in this zone, and once this zone break upside, then it started moving in this particular zone. Now what it is trying to do is it is creating a same pattern. If you look at this particular trend, this was the range, it made high here, this was the range, it goes upside, and again we have seen a fall. Same pattern is created here. Okay, and after that what we have seen, this low has come and it is trying to make a swing at this particular level, and we can see a green candles are forming. Before we move forward and explain you, if you have any doubt, mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com and one more mail ID in the description. Please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work in silver, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. Okay, now look at this particular chart of silver. What we can see that silver is trying to move upside, but overall trend, if we look at that, whenever it goes high we have seen there is a sharp fall, or whenever the range break upside or downside, we have seen there is continuous down or upside movement. Okay, so suppose if the price sustain this particular level, then chances are very high that we can see it can go further upside, and a probability of touching $21.222. Okay, and if that level sustain, then there is high chances of going further high towards a level of $22.601. Understand something, because we can see a trend towards an upside, and a doji candle we have seen it is forming, and whenever there is doji candle, there is a high probability that suppose if the green candle form, so probability of moving upside is there. If the red candle form, a probability of moving downside is there. Okay, as of now what we can see, a green candle is trying to form. So suppose if the price sustain, we can see it can move towards a level of $21.22, and if that level also sustain, because this 21.22 is a weak resistance, so chances will be high we can see it can go towards a level of $22.463. Okay, and once the price move up that level, then we can see it can touch a level of $23.291. Okay, and this particular $23.291 is a weak resistance, so chances are high we can see it can bounce back towards downside, but a support of 22.600 will make it bounce upside. So probability is there, if the price sustain above this level, then we can see it can go towards a level of around, if it sustain above a level of 23.705, then we can see it can move further upside, and a probability of touching 25.361 is there, because in between these resistance are already weak resistance, so chances are very high we can see it can move towards a level of 25.775, and from there we can see it can go towards a level of $26.87. Okay, so probability of going further upside is on the high side, and once if it start moving upside, there is a probability of going further high, because all these resistance are weak resistance, so chances are high that it can move further upside once it break this particular zone. Okay, but that for continuous 2 years, what we have seen, after breaking this particular zone, it was continuously moving in the downside. So if there is a high probability that if this level didn't sustain, then we can see if it breaks this particular zone, a probability of moving further down is on the higher side. But suppose if the price didn't sustain this level, we can see it can come again to its zone of around $20.097. Okay, and if the price didn't sustain this particular level, then chances are then we can see it can move further low towards a level of $19.570. Okay, and once the price move below this particular level, then we can see it can fall further low towards a level of around $18.776, and from there we can see it can go further down towards a level of $17.455. You have to keep this in mind, because this is the zone. Once if it comes in this particular zone, it will move in this zone for quite some time. So probability is high, if this level goes below a level of 17.4, then only we can see it can move further down towards a level of 16.427. and once the price fall below this particular level, then chances are very high that we can see it can go towards a level of around $15.986, and from there we can see it can go towards a level of around $14.958. So again I repeat, if the price didn't sustain this particular zone, so a probability of it comes close to a level of 17.4, then it will come in this particular zone. A probability of going further down towards a level of 16.427 will be there, and from a level of 15 is there that once if it goes below a level of 17.5, then we can see it can touch a level of 16.280 to a level of around we can say 15. So once if it goes below a level of 17.5, then we can see it can touch a level of $16.427. From there we can see it can move further down towards a level of 16.133, and if the price move below that particular level, then we can see it can touch a level of $15.63, and if the price move below that level, we can see it can move further low towards a level of $14.518, and once this zone breaks below that particular level, then chances are high that we can see it can fall further low towards a level of, and from there we can see it can move towards a level of 12 and then further down once the zone breaks this particular level. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe it. Thank you.